My reaction to a recent screening of Altered States was surprisingly similar to when I saw it originally. Total befuddlement. That's all the more remarkable given that, aside from one sequence, I remembered little about it. What I did correctly recall was its very loud combination of questionable material and abusive technique. The results are certainly distinctive, but that doesn't make watching the film a winning experience. William Hurt stars as Eddie Jessup, a psychological researcher obsessed with the collective genetic memory latent in our DNA. At least, that's what I think he is interested in. Padachayevsky's dialogue is so wordy and delivered so quickly that it is difficult to understand what people are saying, and Jessup rationalizes his interests too frequently to get a secure handle on them. In any event, with the help of drugs and sensory deprivation, he undergoes a devolutionary regression. First, he becomes an early hominid. Eventually, in pursuit of his desire to confront the great nothingness, or look God in the face, or something just as flatulently incoherent, he's transformed into something like a mound of Play-Doh. His DNA considerately reverts in stages to allow linear dramatic development. Partial and confusing as that description may be, it is more lucid than the derivative Jekyll and Hyde script. Directed by Ken Russell, the film is never boring and often striking, but nothing about it makes sense, even on its own terms. As just a minor example, during one of his regressions, Jessup clubs a security guard nearly to death, a plot inconvenience that is raised in order to be dropped. The beating leads to the sequence I remembered, in which a stand-in for Hurt cavorts naked around the urban alleys as an early man-ape. It is one of the rare moments in which you can follow what is going on, though it strains willful disbelief. Occasionally, elaborate de rigueur special effects sequences are thrown in our faces to impress and overwhelm. Combined with John Corigliano's overbearing score, the hallucinations are overwhelming, all right, but so is being run over by a truck. Russell certainly knows how to pitch sensory experience to the edge, and in that sense, he is the right director to assault our sensibilities. But there is nothing particularly likable about it. Instead, like the security guard, we are pummeled into submission. Under the best circumstances, this volatile mix of science fiction, horror, religion, drugs, and poor man's anthropology would never be my thing. I don't trust filmmakers to raise my consciousness about anything other than films, thank you. It doesn't help that Jessup is thoroughly unlikable, and that his agonies are self-inflicted. If the unconventional material and execution demand some respect, that one asset is squandered by an ending that indulges the most disingenuous of Hollywood cliches. Love conquers all. I never thought Ken Russell, of all people, would resort to such contemptible, dishonest sentimentality.